yeah, listen to them angelic tones. Hi, I'm Henry.
I'm Jacob. What up, Techno-hotties?
Yeah, welcome back to Technopoverty. We're here with Barney and Nevil Shute's on the beach as we play Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Hope everybody's having a merry Monday. Let's just pull up the screen right now. When we last left off, I died at a boss. I've been aching to get my revenge. Also, what's up, D. Hamels Mammal? What's up, L-Man? Yeah, Techno Hottie. D. Hamels Mammal, you're swinging that kettlebell around. You know you got arms like ropes.
Ooh,
them thick defined chains, triceps like steel.
Ooh, yeah, Techno Hottie. You're all Techno Hotties.
Shoulders like bowling balls. Yes.
Yeah, truly. I'm excited. Henry's been hitting that room downstairs, and I'm excited because I need to be more physically active.
Our apartment gym has a lot of nice cardio tools, not a lot of free weights. So, so I realized, they have Smith machines, which is like the Olympic bar on a guide, like on a track.
Yeah.
And there's a squat rack there because they have like a multi-purpose station with a bunch of medicine balls and like a rope tied to it. And like, if you had a squat bar, if you had a free Olympic bar, free of the Smith machines, you could realistically do a bench press and a squat on like the power cage they have there. I have an Olympic bar just in my room. I was like, should I take that down to the gym?
Yeah, dude. I mean, honestly, no one's gonna take it.
I was gonna say, like if I take it down there and then on the way back up, so he's like, "Are you taking from there?" It's like, "No, this is my own personal Olympic lifting bar."
Yeah, like, nah, dude, I'm just cool. Nah, dude, I'm ripped.
Yeah, no, it's just what I knew. Yeah. All right. Cool. It started us right at the conflict. We don't have to do the sneaking around the city segment. Although the sneaking around the city segment was very beautiful. Do you remember it? With like all the sparks?
Yeah. Holy shit, yes. I had completely forgotten that that's where we were.
I was like, I forgot we stopped at a boss. I was like, where do I have to go next? I was like, what roads am I building? What's our next location on the map? And I was like, oh wait, no, I died at the hallucination.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Oh, man.
Okay, I liked the building over to the side here. This is also like, this feels like the game at its full potential with like an encounter where you have a big area to use all your tools in, unlike that other boss fight we got stuck on.
Like, yes. I love the grabbiness of that thing. I don't know why I love
the Predator arm? Yeah, I like it too.
It's such a good signifier and just so like, uh-oh.
There's too many. You can't handle them all by yourself. But maybe you can split them up. Take them one by one.
How do I stand up again? Okay, cool. Yeah, and this arena is bigger than I thought, so I'm definitely gonna run in a huge circle. I think the first time I was like, oh shit, there's a dude like right on me. First time I played this, I was trying to like take everyone out methodically and then zone in on anemic snake. What I should be doing though. Is maybe just running until I can isolate anemic snake and pick him off. Blood grenades seem like a good call. Yeah. Chat, I've been dragging on my reading. It's been a weird, busy time.
It's the holidays,
I've been sitting on the last 30 pages of On the Beach. And like, I watched the movie, and I liked the way the movie ended it all. But I'm very curious because it is a Hollywood movie made during the Hays Code, and if there's anything I know about like a lot of classic book adaptations, like Hollywood did very good adaptations of them with totally different like code compliant endings. The Big Sleep is the biggest example of this to me, or my go-to example of this, because The Big Sleep, the novel, is about a pornography ring, like trafficking teenage girls and stuff around LA. It's about a sex trafficking ring, is what the detective finds. There's a pornography business going on.
Epstein style.
Yeah, that's part of the big sleep. Another part of the big sleep is like the mystery gets so convoluted you're supposed to stop. Like the point is like not to know specifically what happened. It's just an overwhelming amount of like, oh, the rich dude like have a whole nother.
It's a whole gotcha. This is just
the big sleep is everybody looking away from all the bad. Like the big sleep you have to take to like live in American society without like going insane. The willful sleepiness of it.
Damn. Yeah.
That's not in the movie. like
say.
that point is made in the last 2 chapters of the novel when like the novel explains everything that's going on with the pornography ring, and then Marlowe's just like, yeah, everybody's crooked, the cops are bought out, the rich own everything, there is no justice in the world, and everybody's just sleeping through it. It's like, it's a very ACAB novel, and like, I mean, not even in like a looking backwards, projecting modern interpretation onto
Yeah,
it. Like
she's like,
he's
nah.
straight up just talking about like, yeah, everything's corrupt and owned by the rich, and we're all sleepwalking through this. The Big Sleep, the movie, it's interesting because like without really saying explicitly that it's pornography that's being trafficked, they get the plot pretty spot on as far as like the beat for beat, like what happens, like events of the story. And Humphrey Bogart's like a great actor. Like I get why people love him as Marlowe. Like he owns the role. But like, yeah, it's so sanitized from what the novel's saying, and then it's extremely faithful to the book, and then it just kind of cuts off the last 2 chapters and just ends. Like it doesn't have that same monologue. Like to be Hays Code compliant, because like you know. There's apparently a superhero serial I want to check out, because to be Hays Code compliant, like the dude beats up like criminals and solves a bunch of crime, but then like the last episode of the serial is like a dream episode where the dude dreams about him as a superhero getting arrested and being put in jail because crime doesn't pay, and even he's breaking the law being a vigilante. Oh, there he is.
I just want to knock over a couple candles too, but only a couple.
I should really just. Oh man, I'm fucking. Okay, don't go into the center, although that's where he is.
Sam?
Load that latest save data. Let's get a bit more analytical with this gang. Have been watching some good movies though. I really liked Wake Up Dead Man. We watched The Wages of Fear on the Discord. Which I really appreciate how different The Wages of Fear and Sorcerer are.
Yeah.
Because they're both showcasing, it's the same premise, like 4 dudes driving 2 trucks loaded with nitroglycerin up. It's like a 300-mile route up the side of a mountain through like a bunch of rugged terrain.
They're shitty every step of the way.
The Wages of Fear, made in the 50s, you know, they didn't have the same technology as in the 70s, so like they had to deal with a more stilted camera and like harder to deal with equipment, but like they still do some really intense scenarios. Like there's a part where the 2 trucks have to speed over a corrugated road, but one slows down and they're about to like hit each other. And so without even really having any actual like collision or anything, just through editing and tension and shot selection, the film really gets you to think these 2 trucks might hit each other.
Yeah.
I love that both movies involve a big piece of debris on the road needing to be like loaded with nitroglycerin and blown up. Because they really blew up, did that fucking tree trunk in Sorcerer, right? Like,
Yeah. God, that's so cool.
seeing that movie in the theater, you feel that explosion, by the way.
You really do. Seeing it at the Paramount is just fucking incredible.
Nice. Yeah, I saw it at the Austin Film Society. You saw it at the Paramount?
Yeah.
I love that Austin has those kind of theater opportunities. I wish
more things.
I wish more Americans had access to rep screenings and it wasn't just like in big cities that happened.
Yeah, I think
it's kind of AMC's been doing more kind of narrow casting of that kind of thing as well. What's up, Captain Quasar?
Well, they're getting ready for. I'm excited for the Lord of the Rings re-releases. Honestly, more excited than I thought I was going to be when it was announced. I was like,
I'm curious because last time I saw it, it was right before the 4K re-releases came out, and I went to Draft House, and I liked. I like Lord of the Rings movies, even if I'm sounding critical of them. I've come to the point where I'm kind of critical of them just because I've read the books I've seen so many times and so much stuff, I've seen so many other fantasy works that like I can't help but be critical of them. But like I like the Lord of the Rings movies. But the copy of Return of the King I remember seeing at Draft House just seems kind of muddy. More so than the other two. The other two looked crisp and filmic and good. But Return of the King just looked very muddy and digital, and it was kind of like...
I wonder if it was something with their projector.
Yeah, I was like, did they get a bad DCP, or is this like because of the projector? What's up with it?
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Captain Quasar? Thanks for joining. Oh, what is this? My wife has made several attempts at overnight oats, and each time it's not been appetizing.
Oh yeah, I was going to talk about that earlier. I don't really do overnight oats. I just get the old-fashioned with either some boiling water or some hot milk, but I do put in a scoop of whey and some frozen blueberries. Got 'em.
I do some Quaker oatmeal every once in a while.
The thing about the instant oat packs is they take out all the fiber to do those, so it's kind of like you're not even. Yeah, you sort of. It's not. You're not.
Bush?
Yeah, you're not even really getting the benefits of it because there's the fiber content's been. That's how they make them more like zap dried, easy to store. Like.
Gotcha. That would make sense. Why?
Also, like again, like you do coffee. Like, do you boil water for your coffee? Because if you just boil water on the kettle, you just pour them over the oats, like old-fashioned oats, and it's made.
That's fair. I gotta get all the fillings of oatmeals too.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like frozen, and that's why I do frozen blueberries because like you don't want like just cold berries because then you put boiling water on them and it just destroys them. But if you do frozen, and then the boiling over them, they come out fine.
I like that.
Yeah, and they store easier.
I just read something too about artificial blueberries in America that was absolutely horrible.
Oh no!
Fake. Or artificial ones that are like inside of like muffins and chip. It's like, oh, this just isn't real.
They toned down the saturation on the remasters? Interesting. Because, yeah, Captain Quasar, when I was seeing them in the theaters, it was like right when they dropped those 4Ks. I think the first two I saw weren't digital, and maybe by the time I got to Return of the King, because it was one a week at the Draft House, maybe they'd swap versions. It's just a very muddy copy of Return of the King.
Yeah.
Also, honestly, I think the extended cut of Fellowship is good. I prefer the theatrical cuts of the other two movies. Or the theatrical cut of Two Towers, at least. I think Two Towers, the scenes that they cut from the theatrical cut, they have some bad acting in them. And it kind of takes away from what is like... I think the Two Towers theatrical as a standalone movie is actually a really good fantasy movie. Yeah. Because it's got like... It's like... I don't know, maybe it's just because I was in like 7th grade when it came out, but like it's got the whole like the Strider and Gimli and Legolas doing their whole run to Helm's Deep and the whole battle of Helm's Deep. It's a very it's the most action movie of the three in the way that it has that very solid through line of the party getting to Helm's Deep and then having to like survive the night.
God, I do love that one. I'm trying to think of like the last time I saw them. I do remember, because I didn't know what the Lord of the Rings was probably until I was in high school, I think.
Right, like around the time the Jackson movies were hitting?
Yeah. Like that was my first exposure to them at all. But like,
that's perfectly fine.
When I saw the first movie though, I was watching it at a friend's house, I didn't understand that like it was going to be a trilogy. So like they're getting ready to go off. I'm like, cool, so now they're going on the adventure that's like, and then the credits are like, what the fuck is going on? We've just been watching you guys get ready for this adventure. Like, yeah, it's gonna be coming out next year. I'm like, what are we doing here, people? Then I was like, well, now I'm addicted and I want to see what happens. They're like, yeah, it's this really long book series. I'm like, well, I'm not really into reading at the moment, but I will wait for the movie.
I do think The Hobbit's an easier read.
Definitely so. I did read The Hobbit. I did like The Hobbit. And I also remember seeing The Hobbit, like the old like 70s animated one.
Oh shit.
With all of like
Okay.
rotoscoping. Whoa.
We're going to, yeah.
Yeah. And I had a friend who passed who was obsessed with Lord of the Rings, so it's been very favorable in my memories. And like, and I really haven't seen him in forever, so I'm like, that would be a good time to like rewatch him and be like, I haven't seen him in at least 10 years, probably 15.
Yeah, Captain Koike, honestly, Return of the King Extended is not bad at all. I do, actually, no, yeah, Return of the King Extended has some good stuff in it. I just think,
That one I remember I felt benefited the most.
like the Saruman dying, and then also the Eowyn, the fate of Eowyn stuff,
Yes.
even though I find Eowyn interesting because in some ways Jackson's more sexist than Tolkien, but in other ways Tolkien's sexist in a dated, kind of antiquated way. But like, I like where Book Eowyn lands more, where she talks about like, oh, she was romanticizing violence and the pursuit of violence, and like she wanted to like be a man in that sense, but like that's like actually kind of like dehumanizing and objectifying, and kind of like it's actually a very interesting take on like Tolkien talking about gender roles and like the inherent like violence we assign to masculinity that maybe is bullshit. I think the book's actually touching on that in an interesting way. I do like that the Return of the King Extended Edition does like actually show what happened with her in a more thorough sense, even though I don't think the movie quite lands where the book does as effectively with what Tolkien's saying about valorizing war and wanting to be like a warrior. Because in some ways, like Jackson takes away her learning that lesson to like have her as like a powerful lady who always like knew better or like is just like smarter than that. When it's like no,
Gotcha, yeah, just kind
I
of
kind of
like
like
flip
that
elements.
she's a fallible character who like she made a mistake. There is like, I do think there's some phrasing Tolkien uses when he first introduces Eowyn, but that sounds pretty gendered in the sense of like she shouldn't be out here. But again, I like where it eventually lands.
Yeah.
All right, I need to manage my cargo. You, I can just offload.
But speaking of other fantasy stuff, I'm also really excited for the new Avatar movies.
The most racist man you know.
Yeah,
His minority wife. Yeah, I've been loving those memes. Damn, I need to find some blood bags on the battlefield, maybe. Can I just load you on the... I'm gonna have to load... I'm just load a bunch of stuff. Oh, I should just use the warrior shotgun. Oh, that's funny, Captain Quasar. I actually didn't know that about like the interview. If you happen to have any links, let me know on Discord because I'm curious to follow that up. I'm curious about Tolkien out of context. Like, I've read Lord of the Rings, I've read The Hobbit. I'll probably get around to the Silmarillion at some point. Although I listened to the Blind Guardian album, Nightfall Middle Earth, a lot in high school, which is a concept album that, from what I've been told, gets it pretty right. But like, I'm curious, sometime down the line, I'm going to pick up C.S. Lewis's Out of the Silent Planet, and I'm kind of curious to start looking into Tolkien and Lewis outside of Narnia and Lord of the Rings. I've been trying to, maybe since like 2021, 2022, whenever I picked up Book of the New Sun, in general, like, get more fantasy that's like pre-Tolkien, post-Tolkien, like, just expanding my interest, like what I like about the genre, because books, I don't know, I feel fantasy books get overgeneralized because of tabletop gaming and video gaming cliches. There's actually a lot out there that's trying to go against cliche or like reinvigorate trope. Oh no, a Captain Quasar message got held for moderation. I'm going to allow it.
Wait, what was it trying to say though?
Oh, okay. I don't want to say WOGS out loud, but I'm fine. Like I'll let it stick on screen so people can see for context, since we're not like directing it towards anyone, but using it as part of like a discussion.
Yeah.
Australians still use it. What group is that towards? Wait, just Eastern folks?
Man, I didn't understand that Australians were racist towards Eastern people.
I mean,
I saw like Romper Stomper was like my introduction to like that whole world, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
I forgot there's like an Australian American History X, right?
Yes. Yeah. And so I was like, fuck, dude, Russell Crowe?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, man, Russell Crowe does not like South Korean people. He's like really mean to them.
I mean, I figured it had to be part of the culture because, like, they're England, they're from Europe, they're from the evil place of the United Kingdom, the island from the north.
Yes, yeah.
The White Walkers. No, but like I mean, they're an imperial penal colony with like an Aboriginal population. I'm like, there's got to be some racism there. Like,
yeah, there's.
I don't mean that in like a celebratory way. It's just like I don't know, like
seems like the perfect ground.
White European assholes and like natives of a completely different skin color, like they're going to try to fucking enact some racial hierarchy on that shit.
Yeah.
There he is. There he is, just eating it.
No, Captain Question, you're totally, completely agreed. I dated an Australian girl, and there was some other, like, she had a friend who had come over from Australia, and that dude was just like, he was the most openly racist person I've met in a long time. Like, it honestly felt like I was talking to someone's grandpa. And just like how he spoke about random races being in Austin, we were just like, whoa, man, this is not.
See, I
I
always like understood there's like margin for like a type of conservatism from them, because it seemed like in the early 2000s when I was online, like. Again, I remember when Ninja Gaiden Black came out, finding out like in Germany and Australia there was like weird censorship rules on it, like because of like video game localization stuff. It always seemed like in Germany and Australia there's like weird conservative hoops they were jumping over.
Oh yeah.
Like no nunchucks, no cleavage.
Black and South. Oh yeah. What? Oh, sorry. I'm not going to say those. Term used to refer in British English to Black and South Asian people, and in Australian English to people from the Mediterranean region. While it's extremely derogatory in British English and Australian English, it may be considered non-offensive depending on how the word is used. Man, I worked with this Australian director on a couple commercials. I was his driver, and he just kept dropping the C word.
The CU one?
Yeah, the CU.
Okay. I was like, there's a few C words.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, see you next Tuesday.
Okay.
And it was just so funny because like he kept trying to explain like, oh yeah, we can't really talk about that, you know. It's like every time I come and do commercials in America, I get upset because I have to fucking wash my mouth. Because all these ladies get uppity about it.
Crikey.
I know, dude. Australian people are like, y'all. Some of my favorite people, don't get me wrong. Like,
Yeah. I don't overgeneralize all Australians. It's the same way, but like, I mean,
it's a different
the same
flavor
way
of racism.
We have to deal with like, yes, we have like reactionary Americans who just want like.
We're in Texas.
Yeah,
There's plenty.
yeah.
We got plenty of racism. I promise you, we can find it. We'll throw a rock and we can hit someone.
Also, I just want to say, it's just music.
Yeah, it's pretty killer.
All right, where is the dude? Oh, there he is. What was he doing? Oh, there he is, okay. There's a blood bag I keep needing to pick up. Oh, nice, got him though.
Nice.
Defeat the mysterious man. Also a supporter of Franco. I didn't know that either. Did he say anything about it later? Because like Borges was the same way, where he supported some shady dudes, but he came out later. It was like, oh, those were the wrong people to support. Which actor is this? I forget the dude's name.
I forget. He's a more recent dude too.
Yeah.
This is some sort of realm for the enlightened.
God damn, these graphics. This is
Yeah,
a video game
like-
from 2025, you know? Like, yes.
And it looks so good.
Yeah, Borges was definitely a Europhile or an Anglophile, or he definitely thought the European culture was superior. It's in all his writing. He was the Argentinian Lovecraft.
God, I love that. It's like, what were we talking about the other day that someone described it as like
He
Silent Hill?
translated all his own works. Yeah.
What was it? The Boomer Silent Hill.
The Shining.
Yes, God.
Yeah, Stephen King's The Shining is Boomer Silent Hill.
God, I was too funny. His grandma was English. Man, it's crazy.
Oh shit. Nice. Oh, I hope I get to save some wildlife this time. Oh no.
Whoa. You can't eat that. You're just a robot.
Is that a body?
Yeah, there's a case. There's a case of a body?
It's her, isn't it? The girl from before? I have no idea what just happened, but we should probably take her back to the DHV Magellan.
Federal crime touching a body.
Captain Quasar, yes.
Not
The
familiar with this
Nomad of the
Morcos.
Time streams and the Elric books. I'm gonna do the Elric books at some point for the stream. Moorcock was one of the first dudes to come out like in the 60s as like a fantasy writer who was trying to like subvert Tolkien. Like, I first discovered him because some uncle or cousin. I got a book handed down to me that was the Nomad of the Time streams, which is like a steampunk series he wrote about a dude traveling through time. But he's better known for his Elric books, and Elric is like a prince with a talking sword.
All right.
But he's not a good guy, and like it's kind of like, well, like what if it's deconstructing Tolkien. He was one of the first guys to really get into like, well, what if like heroes aren't real? Like big influence on like George R.R. Martin and stuff like that. Yeah, Eternal Warrior. He was also it was kind of hard to find his stuff until recently. He got some good prestige republishings, collecting a lot of his works into like big volumes, because like it was a lot of like short novels, pulp style, you know, stuff like this, like On the Beach right here, where it's a short thing, but like like a few volumes are like 5 or 6 of his
Periodicals or
books.
something. Ew, gross.
All right, what's up with this
I
bomb?
love that he has hand
You want to
attachments.
feel this cutscene?
Oh.
Yeah, so what's the deal with this body? Right, anarchism versus Tolkien's monarchism.
They're still alive?
The Rob Reiner news, I don't want to dwell too much on it because it sucks, did have me thinking about Misery.
Ooh.
And both what a good, excellent fucking movie Misery is, but also the book Misery is one of my favorite Stephen King books because it's clearly like one of his cocaine, like, just like, yeah, I'll just crank this out in a weekend, whatever. And like, it's a serviceable enough plot. It moves fast enough, but what it really is Stephen King rambling in the middle of the 80s, all his thoughts on like fandom and fan culture and how annoying fans can be. And I think it's a fun novel to go back to post-internet, post-Tumblr, just to see how much has changed and how much has stayed the same as far as like psychotic fans demanding weird shit from their creators.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really
so what
want
was
that
happening with
voice.
that skin there? That was creepy.
Yeah.
How's it going, Sam? You look better already. That's a relief. While we were recovering, we managed to learn a few things about our mystery girl. When you feel up to it, come to the room next door.
I will, because I want to know what's up with the weird body with the spikes coming out of it.
You know what? That seems like a really
But I also
reasonable
want to see Norman
suggestion.
Reedus' wet, hot body, so we're going to take a shower. Also, I've been very bad about minding my baby. Like during that boss fight, I didn't comfort Lou at all.
Yeah,
I've been a horrible dad. I need to rectify that the rest of this session.
Well, also Lou's in a really weird place right now.
Yeah, also, again, I'm kind of confused what this story is doing with Lou, because, like, Lou died, but then I got another baby, and is that baby not Lou, but is Lou?
Yeah, and like Lou got
A different origin?
yeah, there was
I'm a little,
the number.
yeah.
What was it? It was like they were given the number, a hand-me-down number.
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
yeah. We got some questions. That's all we're saying.
Actually, I don't know if did Misery have a real life incident for King where he did have a fan assault him? I'm thinking about Misery in terms of just it's not fairness of like fan expectations. I feel like because everything has become like that kind of culture war mess, including our news media. I mean, fucking, you know, CNN Kalshi team-ups and the whole slopification of everything. I saw people getting upset with Kalshi for not paying out on bets for things that were correct. Like, oh, fuck, I'd have to pull up the specific skeets from Blue Sky, but like, it's just like the gambling site can now dictate what really happened in accordance with what it wants to pay out. And holy shit, what is going on?
Calm down.
But like, you can bet on if there's going to be if genocide's going on in Gaza, shit like that.
This is what happens when
yeah.
she has nightmares, it seems.
There are those who
And just making it all a casino, events you can gamble on, gamifying everything. With it, that's going to bring like a set of like narrative demands from people who are like, much like Annie in Misery, like they're going to get mad when what happens isn't fair or doesn't fit the narrative, and that creates some very violent reactions in the people.
We ran
You
some
can't
R&D
do
first
that.
And checked her for signs of injury.
as far as we can tell from a medical perspective, her health is in perfect condition. But that doesn't make the crystalloid
Dang.
found any
Fanson happened in 91. I was like, I hadn't heard of that.
fluid that came pouring out. We're still analyzing both.
It might be Elle Fanning.
You mean those suckers?
Indeed. That's not what I call them. Much closer to a chiral rash, I would say. You know how
Excuse
chiral
me?
allergies can sometimes trigger goosebumps? It's like that, except a fair bit worse.
What's that, Barney?
The tail-like secretions
What?
can accelerate the passage of
What?
time on contact.
Barney, it's okay.
We suspect she has
Nothing.
tongues too.
Hey, nobody.
When she's levitating, she's experiencing the night
Thank
that's
you.
common among sufferers.
I know.
That space or realm
I know.
she left behind to come here.
I got you. I feel you. I got big feelings too.
Fellow Weasel called it
Yeah, it's all right. You scared him.
Me, it looked like
Yeah, good job.
dead.
See, you good.
Even so,
Good job.
she's a living human.
You scared him away.
And I believe
You're
that she was
terrified.
born in that place.
Nice.
After things settled down, I spoke with her for a little. Or tried to. She was still in shock, which made it harder to communicate.
Did she tell you her name?
Doesn't seem like she has one. As far as I could tell. So, I named her myself.
Got to grace her. That's adorable.
Her name is Tomorrow, eh?
Whoa.
Is she gonna wake up?
Whoa. They're gonna make out. Probably not. Probably not yet. They make out later.
That's when you beat the game.
That's fair.
Everybody on the ship has just a gangbang. It's a polykill.
Yeah, the polykill. That's true. They're all in on it.
I mean, that's sci-fi, right? Like 3 Stigma, Palmer Eldritch, everybody's just banging each other on that colony. That's why people watch Mobile Suit Gundam, to have the cast all making out with each other, right? Well, actually, that's because they want Amuro and Char to make out, but...
That's true. People want to see it.
Named her like a mother would. That's right, Elman. There's a lot of maternity going on in this game. Yeah, Captain Quasar. Yeah. It's like he's writing a Dick Tracy comic strip. But again, in the 1930s, like, you didn't have Facebook, you didn't have the internet, you didn't even have, like... You know, you had to be a personality. You had to be memorable. You had to be like, you're gonna go on downtown and you're gonna talk to Big Hat Larry, and he's gonna tell you to, he's gonna take you to Tailgater Tommy.
The way to the other side. You remember all that excitement, yes? Anyway,
You'll always remember it.
Collect your cargo for us. It's been placed in your private locker aboard the DHV Magellan.
Sam, we've received an urgent request from the Northern Environmental Observatory.
Let's do it.
To the west of the facility have got their hands on a large stockpile of weapons and have taken it back to their base.
I actually do want to do more shooting gallery shit this session.
The surrounding area was littered with a massive quantity of cargo that had been washed up by the tar. The brigands wasted no time gathering up everything they could and hauling it back to their encampment. This included weapons and gear unlike any we've seen before. And now we've begun observing new brigand units in the field. These ones are wearing red, reinforced armor.
Oh, hell yeah, Captain Quasar. Yeah, no, we're very far away.
Appearance suggests they're more resistant to damage. Melee and
From Book of the New Sun territory.
effective against them. These units have clearly been outfitted for close quarters combat.
I talked a bit about it during Maximo and during Doom.
Their presence
I haven't done like a proper, like, this game is for Book of the New Sun type thing, but it is one I reference in a bunch of other shit all the time.
brigands could use their new toys to attack the
Captain Quasar, I'm gonna give you some context. Just these aren't spoilers, but just be aware. Before Book of the New Sun, Gene Wolfe didn't really write like protagonist stories. He wrote kind of like, I mean, he still had characters and stuff, but he didn't have like a Luke Skywalker or like a Frodo Baggins or like a, he didn't have a main character kind of guy. So this is the first time he's doing that kind of a thing. But keep in mind, he's doing it kind of cheekishly. The lead character of Book of the New Sun is not to be trusted, I'll tell you that. Gene Wolfe did not like fandom, I suspect.
It is therefore critical that you avoid combat.
And he wrote Book of the New Sun a bit later in his career as a reaction to seeing cosplayers at cons. There's like a specific type of nerd, I think he's like deconstructing, making fun of, and writing about with Book of the New Sun that you may not quite recognize when first reading it if you don't have like the outside kind of understanding about that. And yeah, it's extremely well written. Dang, I got a lot of stuff in my private locker.
Shoot.
I will be getting through those last 30 pages of On the Beach and starting Parable of the Sower next, just for those of you curious about the reading side of things. After Parable of Sower, before I get into Parable of the Talons, we're going to take a short break and read Howard Fast's The General, Zapped, and Angel, which is a collection of short stories. Howard Fast was a communist writer in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. I believe he's the guy who wrote Spartacus. He was also blacklisted during the Red Scare in the 50s.
Classic. So you know he's good.
Yeah, so you know he's
Like,
good.
you know he's fucking good.
But yeah,
You made the cool
that's
list.
Howard Fast and The General, Zapped, and Angel. If you look up certain older covers, there's a particular edition of cover art for The General, Zapped, and Angel that's a clear inspiration on Neon Genesis Evangelion. Put the repair spray on my hips. Oh yeah. Jacob, we have decoy grenades. We haven't used those yet, the like hologram decoys.
Oh.
This will be a good time to really fucks with that.
Yeah, let's see what we can do with you know?
I'm gonna carry a bola gun. Shotgun. I think for quick visual reference, I will keep PCCs and container repair spray on like my shoulders and hips, just so like I can see them.
Oh yeah, I got you. Have the visual
They're
reminder.
not just like junk in my backpack. It's like, okay, I have this many repair sprays.
Yeah.
Do I have just a regular machine gun? That's the only thing I don't have. I have a real bullets assault rifle. I don't want that. I'll take a tar cannon. Just no, that's big. I just want one assault rifle. Yeah.
Yeah, damn, Captain Quasar, that's crazy with the video of someone being interviewed about being asked what book would they recommend. They're like, oh my god, Red Rising, let me check my Goodreads. I've read 75 books this year, and they all sort of blend together after a while. And I thought, man, what a profound take on modern fantasy. Didn't even realize what
Right.
they said by
It's
saying
just
that.
like, oh, I just ingested
it.
so much, and it all left no impression. Wow.
Wow, so glad I did that. It was worthy of all. Now you did it. I did the things. I read the books.
We're gonna take the big ass truck with us just
Fuck yeah, we
because, like, we gotta retrieve some shit, from what I understand. So yeah, we're hauling.
I mean, you're gonna tell me why I gotta take up the big truck, dog. Like,
Right.
Sold.
I see your skin tone. I get it.
yeah, this is a big truck. Gotcha. Say less, dog.
Do I need to wear any kind of?
Man, I was like, remember whenever we went out to the demolition derby? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Great times. Like one of my favorite books that I listened to was The Indifferent Stars Above.
That's the
Donner Party.
the
stuff.
Donner Party book, right?
Man, that was like historical nonfiction, and
You listened to Fort Bragg Massacre. I mean, Cartel too, right?
yeah,
This year, like.
yeah. Honestly, I'm probably gonna listen to it again. 'cause it
I was about to say I haven't gotten around to that one. I have some ideas for what we can do when we get. I have a bunch of military books lined up.
Hell
but
yeah. I was thinking of listening to something else like that too, because I'm like, I mean, sure.
You should check out that Unit X book I got.
Oh yeah.
Gang,
cool.
I don't know what military game we're gonna play yet, but if you're interested in it, we're gonna be talking about when we do the Seth Hart book, The Fort Bragg Cartel. which is about all the weird shit going down at Fort Bragg.
Yeah,
I'll just leave it at that. You should check out the book.
Special Ops in America seems to be special at certain things.
Oh shit! Also, yeah, Captain Quasar. I was talking about because Lux and I we've been finding some like darker, heavier, gothic, sci-fi, indie RPGs that came out this year that we might do on Tuesdays. And I think Stanislav Lim's The Invincible. I found a copy of Stanislav Lim's The Invincible at a used bookstore, and the premise really interested me, so I kind of bought it then and there. But it seems worth playing with some of the shit Lux and I have been talking about, so that might be one we do down the line.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's Master's Voice. Haven't heard of.
Captain Quasar, have you seen The Congress or Hard to Be God? I haven't seen Hard to Be a God. I haven't read Hard to Be a God. But The Congress was one of my favorite movies of like the 2010s.
I was gonna say, I haven't seen that one yet, and I remember everyone like the people I really liked that enjoyed it were like, you need to see this.
It was a good indie release. It really blends live action animation well. Also, it's Robin Wright playing a pretty metatextual version of herself. Also, a lot of what it was saying because. Yeah. So also The Congress, the movie, is very different from The Congress, the book, from what I understand. But in the movie, Robin Wright plays a fictionalized version of herself, and she's a down on her luck. Like, she's getting no leads. She's an aging actress. No one wants her anymore because she's hard to work with. But then she gets an offer to be body scanned. Like, a studio wants to scan her digital likeness. This movie came out in 2013, so it was made in like 2012. But like, it is like the studio scans her likeness, and it's like, well, what does it mean as far as like who or what do you own when you do that, and what am I and who am I when like anyone can do that?
What do others think of me if someone does something else without me?
Yeah, because like the thing is, that's like the first half of the movie. The thing is, the movie's not like, it doesn't have like a very traditional like act structure. It's a little messy structure-wise, but in a way that's forgivable because of what it's swinging for. And so like the second half of the movie, it goes beyond just like her signing up for that, and it hops ahead into a future where like everybody can purchase the likeness of anybody. And like everybody's just like hyper online, and they've all like prepaid for like celebrity skins. I think this is one of my favorite
for identification.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite things about this movie is because it did predict like not just that like, oh yeah, everybody's gonna want to be online, but like the concept of like
of what being online terminally really means.
Yeah, because it's like, especially around the time it was made, there's this idea of like, oh yeah, everybody's gonna go online and everybody's gonna express their own unique self, and their own unique individual self will manifest online. But then you see a movie like The Congress, and everybody just wants to be Elvis. Everybody wants to be Marilyn Monroe. They just want to buy a celebrity skin and be someone else. And I think there's something very true to what that movie was saying with that, in terms of like creativity and originality, and like finding yourself is scary, but like, yeah, I'll fucking buy a Don Draper skin and go online and just like sound like fucking I can't believe I'm blanking on the name right now, the Don Draper actor.
John Hamm.
John Hamm, yeah, like,
yeah. Oh, totally. I'm like, anytime I've gone in VR chat, I'm like,
yeah,
Smiling Friends character, can I be interact with this world and a bunch of strangers?
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be like taking these guys out. I'm just like driving right into camp. It's like, oh no, that's not the mission.
Oh fuck, that's
I'm rambling about 2013 mixed media classics starring Robin Wright.
Oh yeah.
I've been meaning to go back too, because I know that director is Israeli, but I believe like he made a film previously called Waltz with Bashir that's like him just be like, no, yeah, we're participating in a genocide, this is awful. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm like, it is like the only movie I can think of that I like that was made by like an Israeli director, and I do have very conflicted feelings over that.
Mm-hmm. As my good friend once said, like, you can get like 3 pieces of art from terrible people. Like with canceled people, like Kanye, you can get 3 Kanyes.
I think you can get more. It's just a matter of like, are they profiting off? Like, it's more about like the context around. Like, When I say you can get
Certainly,
more, I'm like, it's not for entertainment's sake. It's like you're seeing like a sick person's view or a crazy person's imagining of the world.
Rosemary's Baby?
Just like, you know, put them in. Oh yeah. I'm really doing this wrong because I'm trying to think about art ethics and consumption while like trying to shoot down dudes.
Is that dude still in your car?
My baby's crying. I think my car's over here.
Good. Smoke grenade.
I could have swore I had blood packs. I'm actually gonna reload.
What assholes.
Right, that's the thing, Captain Quasar. I'd kind of, in an ideal world where like it's not just a straight up like fucker fight economy where like it's like, oh, the bad thing's making profit. It would be nice to put it in a museum to like culturally understand it. Yeah, my shit was stolen. I'm reloading. I approached this completely bad. Got you caught up talking about Robin Wright. Princess Buttercup. You know, it's very wonderful. One of the things that makes The Princess Bride so wonderful as well is that while it is a meta-reflexive story within a story, the story within a story isn't being like challenged or deconstructed or called a lie by the wraparound story, like the meta device, you know what I mean? It is a story about the enjoyment of storytelling and like being told a story and like getting told a story and like wondering what happens in a story. Like the meta device is people enjoying the actual like story within the story of like Buttercup and the Dread Pirate and the revenge and the romance. So it's not like a metatextual take on a fantasy story where, oh, this is all bullshit, or oh, we have to acknowledge this is unrealistic. It's more like, no, this is fun. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
And it's not just saying this is fun, it's showing how like the kid and the grandpa engaging with the text is fun.
Yeah. God, it's so heartfelt too.
Yeah, Peter Falcon is cockeye.
Yeah, man. God, what a look.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, Captain Quasar, is like everybody's in that movie. There's a bit in it for everybody.
Yeah, dude, it is all funny bits.
It is a story being told at the pub, you know?
Yep, great comedians.
And like that's the thing, like you look at Reiner's movies and he dabbled in every genre because like that's kind of like what his shtick was. It wasn't like, oh, I have like a thematic fetish or an artistic demand that's constantly, you know, creating the same tonal experiment. It's like, no, I like this story. Like, how do we tell this story with the tools of cinema? How do we tell this story with the tools of cinema?
He's not Robert Eggers, you know?
Yeah, exactly. He's like,
different.
okay, well, like, here's a rom-com. Here's a mockumentary.
Here's the story of that rom-com.
Yeah,
like,
here's the horror
fits
movie.
this.
Here's like the romance story, but also it's a fantasy story. Like,
Yeah, he really is just like a very...
like here's a princess story, but a 12-year-old boy is going to be very invested in it. Yeah, they're solid movies.
Dude, Stand By Me still stands out.
Was Stand By Me? I thought that was Ron Howard.
No, Reiner.
Is that Howard or Reiner?
Reiner. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure Stand By Me is Howard.
Let's find out. Stand by.
Because like I'm thinking like When Harry Met Sally, Misery.
Yeah, Rob Reiner.
Oh yeah, I didn't see. I always thought that was a Ron Howard jam.
Nah.
I am a fool.
I do love me some Ron Howard though.
I do love, yeah, in a different way. Post Beautiful Mind. I don't know, but yeah.
Right. Haven't seen Cinderella Man in a while, but what a great name for a movie. Oh, Ron Howard did Splash around that time. I didn't know Ron Howard did Splash.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I didn't get a sniper. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, as a little redhead, I was often referred to as Ron Howard, or Ricky Cunningham, or really anything related to that. And I wanted to get into movies. I was like, great. Let's talk more about this Rob guy, this Ron. It's beautiful.
Oh, is there a takedown? I forget. Yeah.
The Strand.
Oh, who found me? Who saw me?
Dirty fucks.
Oh, you did.
Don't worry, I'll just beat this shit. Oh, what up, Sleepy Zane?
Sleepy Zane.
First time chat.
Waking up to punches.
Shit. Older folks definitely said OP for me. I think the best compliment I ever got was from my 7th grade art teacher who said I looked like the kid on the cover of Mad Magazine when I smiled.
Was he trying to compliment you?
He was. He
Okay.
meant it very nicely. I took it as the compliment he intended it. Oh, nice. Sleepy saying, I'm a Death Stranding mega fan, so please only say canon things or I'll be mad.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Sleepy Zane, I need help actually. What was up with Lou in the first game, and have you played the second game? Because, like, my only point of confusion is I thought Lou, through some convoluted dooms system, was Sam, like, or there was something going on there with like Lou and Sam being like related in the same way. Like, I don't know, I thought it was like, oh yes, my inner child is allowing me to see the ghost to navigate the present moment, yada yada.
Oh, apparently pointing a
Okay, Lou is not Sam. This is a common point of confusion. Okay, that
That's good to
explains a
know.
lot.
Excellent.
Lou is literally a random baby.
Okay.
Okay. Sam is literally Cliff's son. Okay, I thought Lou was Cliff's son. Sam is Cliff's son. Got it.
This makes so much more
This
sense.
makes so much more sense.
Thank you.
I was like, wait, but wasn't Mads Mikkelsen my dad?
Yeah. Sam's getting memories from his time in the pod. It was the first BB.
Okay, so Sam wasn't a baby. Or Sam was a baby, but he's not Lou. And then I decommissioned Lou. Okay.
Oh.
Cliff resented this. Okay.
Man, Sleepy Zane, appreciate it.
Thank you, Sleepy Zane.
Yeah, this is great.
Sleepy Zane, how much do you know about Death Stranding 2 so far? Have you played it?
Yeah, you completed it? You said, or they said they played both.
Oh, play both. Okay.
Yeah.
So then Lou's gone for good, or well, at least to my understanding. But like, so Lou died, and then I just got a new baby.
Yeah, Mark, we're following that, right?
Like, I'm following that right? Okay, yeah, I don't want anything
Alright,
more
fair.
said than what I've seen, but like, that's the knowledge I'm operating on is like, okay, Lou's dead. But I got this new BB, and there's a mystery because Lou had a decommissioned number. This guy doesn't see me, right? Nice. Cool.
Lou's been killed by evil people, and now Sam has a BBT.
A BBBT, okay. So it's the BT form of Lou?
I think so.
Oh, damn, there's some special alloys here. I need to load some stuff on my truck. Okay.
Back that truck up.
Yeah, like these ceramics, that's nice.
It's not been explained yet if I'm understanding your point in the story.
Yeah, I don't think it's been explained beyond that yet either.
Yeah.
Oh.
That dude's just fucking, he's going at it. Shoot him in his dick.
I did.
Nice.
Who threw that?
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
Where's my truck? I thought... Oh, I jumped over this rail, right?
Nice.
Is that my vehicle? No, where's my vehicle? What'd they do? Did they take it? Shit.
Wait, is it over there? A little bit to your right. Is that a different?
I think this is one of theirs.
Yeah, it looks like it. Steal it for now.
Yeah, I did leave it right below a cliff edge too when I was climbing up. Or did I come down? Okay, I think I parked behind. Oh.
Oh, someone saw something.
I'm gonna get that guy. I'm gonna get this guy.
Bonk him on his beanie.
Don't see me, buddy. Don't see me. What was he doing? Did he put the dude on the cart? Like, was he taking him away for medical attention?
He just fucking threw him.
I'll take that, yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's okay. I got decent enough firepower on me. I just really wish I knew where my vehicle was because I went to run back and load ceramics onto it.
Oh, wait, do your scanner again. Maybe it will pop up on there.
That's what I was doing. Now I'm just using it to spot dudes.
Okay. Oh, use Dollman. Good call. Good call.
That's true.
You know, we got this little Dollman. Senor Dollman.
Here we go. Up and away.
I love how he just hovers. Yeah, no, completely agreed.
Is that it?
Things like Dollman and Watchtowers are slept on. You forget that Dollman.
No, yeah, Dollman's new to this game, and I really do want to utilize him more.
Nice.
Oh, he sees me. Yeah. Where are you going, buddy?
Don't run now.
Oh, shit.
Just throw Dollman at his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed, Sleepy's Dollman is a really nice, smart addition to the game.
Yeah, I like the look ahead possibilities.
I also really just love his texture, like how he moves in the environment compared to everything else is like a really
Yeah, with the animated, like the reduced frame rate.
Yeah.
For the stutter.
He's great.
Okay.
I hear snacks over there.
I'm going to unload. Just for now. Yeah, I got
Cucumber?
Yes.
Nice. Hell yeah.
What? Why are you out? I didn't do that, did I? No.
Nah, that dude's just lazy. Hell yeah.
He's like, oh sweet, we're getting raided. I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah, like, no one's gonna fucking
No one's gonna fucking know, yeah.
Todd, what happened? Someone knocked me out.
Dog, it was that porter. He's a madman. It's like insane. He like did a backflip and he shotgunned me. Like, fuck, dude.
I almost didn't make it out alive.
I'm glad I survived to like let you know how fucking wild his shit is.
Yeah.
It's kind of a miracle, actually.
It's a miracle, actually. I guess I'm just built different.
Yeah, I took a giant shroom right before Sam raided. Oh, that looks like it's worth stealing. Okay, I think I've like gotten most of them. I just missed my truck. It had special colors. It also had nothing in it. Like I did just empty it out to drive over here, so I should just steal another truck.
All right. You know, in the world, all trucks are trucks. Yeah.
Because like, there's a lot of good resources around here.
I can steal a lot of shit from this place.
Yeah, no, that's. I'm walking around. There's a bunch of ceramics. There's a bunch of metals. Can I fire the gun on this truck? It has a gun. Like.
Ooh. Yeah. Jump on that other side. Remember?
All right. What's around here?
I'm gonna steal your shit.
Because like, I also have to actually get the the bombs and stuff.
Oh yeah, there is a mission. True.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't just a camp raid, although.
It's like, I'm gonna take this shit.
I do love, like, this is the thing I actually really like about Death Stranding. And, like, so I never played Metal Gear Solid 5, but I imagine I might really like Metal Gear Solid 5 because I feel that's where this is coming from, where, like, these bandit camp missions, you can approach them, like, literally from any spot in the world. You know what I mean? Like, I could have circled all the way around. I could have come at this with more, like, I didn't use my holograms at all, like.
Yeah, so he was saying I haven't played the Metal Gear Solid, really any of the Metal Gear Solid games, but 5 of them, like, if it's anything like this, I'm very, very intrigued by.
Because Metal Gear Solid 5, I know, implemented, like, much more, like, of an open world than any of the previous games, which have always been very curated.
Yeah. In a good
So
way,
I'm curious to see what that tension is like in 5.
Right, like what it would be like. I always loved watching people play Metal Gear Solid games.
Yeah, you can do a lot of fun stuff in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good.
That's the best part is, like, I missed out on playing a lot of games, but it just means I get to play them as I'm older and can appreciate them a little bit better than I would have if I was a child. Really just fucking dumb and fun. Hell yeah, but yeah. Yeah, so far I've been like, because I watched Henry play the first Death Stranding, and now watching him play this one, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this one, especially like the speed at which things are happening. I remember how long it took for you just to get to the point of like, I can finally build.
This one definitely is a stupider story, but I think it's facilitating a better gaming system. I like that there's environmental stuff, and there's animal rescue, there's firestorms, there's dust storm. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, we've encountered all 4 elements. We had a dust storm for wind, we had floods, we've had a firestorm.
That's fair. So be saying Death Stranding 2 is worse in every way in my opinion, but it's a more traditionally fun game. Interesting.
It's more arcadey.
Yeah, it's definitely more video gamey, like traditional, or more like.
Like Death Stranding 1 definitely seemed to be more serious about being like, this game's about sticks and ropes and how humanity can survive if we are more considerate about logistics. Scarcity is not the problem. Communication and organization is. And like the whole through line of like sticks become like gun. You know, the stick that became a rope, the gun that became a bridge. Bridges and cliffs. There's a lot more of like the
theming is very
a literary pretense to it, whereas this one is kind of like more of the same on a plot level. But it's like they want, but that's because you figure out, you know, what would make the gameplay loop funner. Oh, I can't carry anymore, eh?
Boo! But you got a big old truck.
Oh wait! Oh no, I put it on my back. I did that wrong.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense.
Wait, what? I thought I put them like. Is that like? Does the truck have no more space?
What are we doing here with this truck?
What am I doing here?
Let's see.
Kojima rewrote DS2 during COVID?
Oh, make it a more accessible, upbeat story. That's fair. Things were very depressing around that time.
Okay, there we go. So I have one of the 3 burrowing bombs we need so far, and a lot of resources, which I like. We're gonna get so many metals and ceramics, cool.
This game definitely has a different tone.
People apparently liked it too much. He didn't like that.
Woodkid said that, but context.
Kojima fans are so weird. So there's a type of Kojima fan I find very fascinating, and it's the type of Kojima fan that's played every Kojima game and has never sought out or had any sense of curiosity to consume any of the art Kojima references. Like, they played all the Metal Gear Solids, but like they have no clue On the Beach is a novel. They have no clue who what the Wages of Fear is. They have no clue what Alphaville is. They have no clue about they haven't watched Escape from New York.
That was a really interesting thing one of the animators from Smiling Friends brought up.
What?
Was that for their animations, they don't watch cartoons to find inspiration for funny things. They just watch everything. They pull bits from things they found funny from the 70s or a TV commercial or.
And it's interesting because it's the same kind of fan that will mimetically talk about oh, Kojima saw something on Twitter, he wrote 10,000 words, it's good, he wrote no words, it's bad. That's not consistent. He writes short about movies he does like and writes long about movies that are crap. It's it's a weird Rotten Tomatoes brain interpretation of fandom that tries to interface with Kojima. And Kojima, he wrote, a book called The Creative Gene in which he talks about being curious about stuff and always seeking things out and so it's just very funny that there's a sort of zealot for Kojima that doesn't internalize that.
Yeah, it's we're not going to learn that.
Because I remember, I think because of Kojima, is as a kid in high school, I was what's Alphaville? And I discovered Alphaville and Blade Runner and all that stuff in part because of all the visual references and early Kojima shit. And then from there, it's oh, okay, now you can kind of oh, this is what French cinema is. Oh, this is what cyberpunk is. Oh, what's a Neuromancer? Oh, what's a 400 Blows? What's a Metropolis? I don't know, it just seems this is part of, I guess, what I want to get across with the stream and why I try to pair books and games together and do something with that when it comes to Technopoverty, because I don't know, the way I've always been interested in art is based on content and ideology and kind of thematic concepts and what the things try to entertain and what other related works might be doing that in other mediums or similar mediums. I just don't, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that thought. First off, I'm actually
but I kind of see where the track was leading.
Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I don't know. There's this developed sense of your own curiosity and your own taste that I think is much more rewarding than just
just going to the arbiter of so what should I watch next?
Right,
What's good,
right. I'm only gonna watch things that get rated fresh on Rotten Tomatoes and none of the bad stuff. It's well, what's the point?
Listen, man, I've been to Tool concerts. I know this type of dude. Have a great time.
I do think artists are still I think there is still a good chunk of artists and creators who, because they're creatives, are still in that kind of path.
Oh yeah, they're just all in their garages doing it right now.
I'm thinking more of I guess in a casual consumptive way, I don't know, is there even space for a leisure class or a sense of self-leisure for those who are stuck in the current American economy? Do people have time to really consider these things and ingest their art? Or is it all rush? Okay, dudes are waking back up.
Yeah. people are going to create, but consumers are going to consume. That's true.
Right.
I've also been finding it really interesting, the like Gen Z finding their way into meditation. Like the first practices of just like, I'm gonna not look at my phone for 15 minutes.
I do find it interesting that like there is like more of an attempt to move away. Like I've been seeing more advertising for dumb phones and stuff like that.
Yeah, like I think we are kind of things are getting really bad, but like
I think there's a bit of a risk of that becoming a sort of like a reactionary, like just general, like no, like all tech's bad. I don't want to say I don't want to say Ludditism because like I think I'm a Luddite in the sense that like you should be very critical of tech application. Like Luddites weren't like
Luddites
senselessly
didn't, like,
destroying things. They had it was a political project.
Yeah, there's a reason why they did it. It wasn't. Yeah, I'd say I'm a Luddite too. I'm all about that. Stop stealing quality from.
Because I don't know. I think there's meaningful and useful ways of like interfacing and being sociable with the technology we have. It's just so much of like the software is gamed towards making that hardware make you feel alone, isolated, and at each other's throats, or like. I mean, dog. Considering how fake digital money is, like we can all just be ordering like. Imagine a decentralized like vehicle service that was subsidized by the state, where you're just using a rideshare like app to just get your public transport, and no one has to pay, no money exchanges anything. Like you just have your Capital Metro or your your BART app, whatever.
Yeah. Dog, debt is fake.
It's
just a fucking number on a piece of paper we made up. Like, we can stop playing the game at any moment.
Like again, when it comes, this is something I love about Death Stranding is like, in taking like all the features of a third-person shooter, but then trying to make it a game about rebuilding and building bridges. It's like, no, what if we have the tools we have presently, but instead of using them to shoot each other, we used them to bullet gun each other? Isn't that fun? Isn't that less violent? Isn't it kind of fun to build the roads and like reconnect the infrastructure?
Yeah,
damn,
dude.
Look at this hall.
Isn't it nice taking care of your surroundings? But yeah. And Sleepy Sand, I feel you. Like, well, with the Gen Z thing, like, accidentally inventing Buddhism from first principles to escape the infringement of reality, I think is a sign we're doing bad. I agree with you and I disagree with you. Because I definitely, I mean, obviously agree. Like, things are going bad, but like, the fact that they are even coming to that realization is a good.
Because the risk is like they're not learning to like become enlightened or like to have a moment of peace with themselves. They're learning to like stitch themselves together for productivity. It's like the dudes who microdose shrooms to like be more productive workers. Where it's like, no, dude, you're supposed to like chill on that. It's not to make you like make the line go up harder.
Nah, bro, I gotta do more coke so I can work harder, so I can earn more, so I can do more coke.
Which is again why I'm also like while I get being like critical of tech, I don't think we should throw away like phone. Like we shouldn't throw away the internet. The internet allowing us to connect and communicate with each other has been such a beneficial thing. GPS has been such a beneficial thing.
Yeah.
A lot of tech people want us to settle for less with tech because they want to paywall it and fence it in ways that make us hate each other more.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I think about like without GPS, I don't know if I would have like broken out in my hometown. And I love my hometown. It's just there wasn't a sustainable economic environment there for me to do what I do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I think about boomers who didn't have GPS or map tools or the internet, and like in the 70s and 80s were stuck on like broadcast TV sold Reagan. Like one of the reasons so much of that shit got by is because it literally like three broadcast networks, like one-way relationship with power telling you what's going on, what the agenda is going to be. No internet to like format like an independent media to be critical of it. Like yes, there were zines and independent sects working to be critical of that kind of shit, but like not in the same way where the internet allows them to be seen.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally.
I think, actually no, I want those ceramics. I would say the truck's loaded, we can leave now. Dudes are waking back up, so I need to. But also, there's just so much good shit here, Jacob.
Yeah.
Like
these ceramics. A fluffy animal plushie? That's probably.
the Chomsky stuff.
Wait, what about Chomsky?
It was just like manufacturing consent, to quote that piece of shit Chomsky.
I know, I was thinking
But
about,
he's so happy in that
really
picture.
did
Be
strike me-
nice. He's hanging out with his buddy.
When I saw Chomsky hanging out, I was like, yeah, that sucks. But then a few days later, it didn't really strike me until I was talking with Jacob about it. I was like, oh yeah, no, manufacturing consent, like as a title, is kind of fucked up now.
Yeah, dude. The whole fucking thing, everything.
I mean, I think the idea conceptually is strong enough to where like it's not like Chomsky stains it to unusability. Like we get the idea of manufactured consent, but just damn,
No, dude, if anything, that just goes along even further with people who are doing shit that's fucked up and being like, haha, isn't that funny?
Right,
Like,
just
I'm getting
because
away with
someone's
it because it's out in the open.
articulating what the system does doesn't necessarily mean they're like mitigating or fighting against it. But like,
Yeah, dude, like, just because the dude outside the gas chamber is like enthusiastically showing you each part of it, like, yo, and then this happens, and then this happens, is like, it's not
this
really.
is how the gas chamber functions.
Yeah,
Like, okay, but can we turn it off?
Yeah, can we not have it? Can we just like get rid of that?
I don't care who's piloting the death robot. I want the death robot off.
Yeah, just no death robot.
All right, I think we're ready to go home.
I think my favorite part about all of the Epstein stuff is it just gets deeper and deeper again. Like everyone just knows it's just
Yeah, so
like it's just the whole world.
I found it
war.
interesting. Oh wait, there's medals right behind me. Like I can't abandon these riches.
No, those riches are far.
I
too
have a big truck.
Barney.
The truck has to be filled. I think
Come on up. Good girl.
the truck has to be filled. I was gonna say though, I was listening to the newest episode of Trilogy today.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet.
They were covering Epstein's Swedish connections, which I had no clue about. Barbro Thornberger, I think the name of the lady was. But like, it's ridiculous to me, or absurd to me, how like they really thought they were playing like My Fair Lady. They were like, here's a pipeline where we're gonna turn these ladies into maidens, and then we're gonna sell them to rich men, and they'll be proper ladies in America.
They
and
just
we'll
have
have
to
all
sleep with these gross ass men first, but then they'll become properly perfect ladies.
just like the fucked up like juxtaposition of like that mindset of like, yeah, we're doing like we're prepping, we're doing My Fair Lady. But we're doing My Fair Lady by telling all the girls to go to this party not wearing anything under their skirts.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's okay because you'll be a princess.
Yeah, that's just how you girl boss your way through things.
You gotta kiss a couple frogs before you get a prince.
Which does, I mean, to bring up one battle after another, I do like, the more I think about it, the way, Perfidia? Yeah, Perfidia. The way Perfidia is going off about, pussy being a weapon and getting stuck between, the Chud Jack Sean Penn and the Soy Jack Leo Dio. But like there being no real easy options out because like she's had to so weaponize her body due to the fight she's embroiled herself in. Just like that being seen as like the powerful option is still telling women like, nope, your body's an object under the paternal power struggle.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can invest in this road. We got a lot of materials.
Bitch, we got ceramics and metal.
Anyone in the chat see Wake Up Dead Man, though? I watched that this weekend. I think it's my favorite of the Knives Out movies.
Yeah.
I think each Knives Out movie gets better than the previous one.
I really like the second one. I'm excited to see this third one. I also recently picked up Brick 4K, and I really want to rewatch that one because I just love Ryan Johnson stuff.
That's all you need?
It's also one of my favorite parts about Christmas, too, is the new Knives Out movie.
Yeah, so the thing is, I feel like Knives Out, I've told you this before, Jacob, is just like standard expectations of like a big budget Hollywood movie for me. Like I don't think they're like absolute masterpieces. I think this is a thing that's been happening with movies the past few years too, because like I like Barbie, I like Knives Out, I like Superman. I think all of those are like they should be the middle tier expectations for movies. I think there's been a weird hyper. The way marketing is now, there's a need to sell everything as hyperbole isn't important, especially as like especially as people feel they have less and less like affect on the real world under this economy. Like their consumer choices need to feel more meaningful, more active. I like the Superman movie, but trying to say like Superman is a political movie, it's like, okay, we have to still consider like it's a movie where like America's still ultimately like the world police at the end of the day, and like there's literally a minority character who's like, it's okay, I'm willing to die for you, Superman. Like brown people are an acceptable cost of this war you're waging.
Jesus, yeah.
Which, like, is not explicitly, like, what the movie's trying to do, but if you start trying to be like, this movie is a paragon of, like, political theming and ideology and a tool against a fascist regime, it's not. Like, I'm sorry, you can't think about it that way.
Yeah.
Right, exactly, Captain Quasar. Which is, again, to bring up one battle after another, I really like that everything Lockjaw does is never framed as like, oh, Lockjaw's a bad apple and the system's mad at him for what he's doing. Because even Superman's doing that. Like, when Lex Luthor's at the Pentagon talking with those other troops, there's, like, responsible military people who are all like, oh, you can't do that, Luthor, it's un-American. Like, we gotta police the bad apples. Whereas, like, in one battle after another, there's like, no, yeah, Lockjaw can do that. Like, no, yeah, they can manufacture a protest. Like, they can send Van Halen in. They do this regularly. Like, there is no like good actor within the state being like, oh, you got to hold your hands. Like, no.
Yeah.
It's the same way Barbie has to skirt over any kind of messy corporate history with its owners. Even though it like quips ironic about there being darker shit that's happened with the struggle for the Barbie brand, but like they just kind of write it off as a joke and then wave it away before like you think about it too much. But anyways, Wake Up Dead Man. I feel like it's like, so the first Knives Out I think is trying to be very clever in trying to like, it approaches being a mystery about like, oh, mysteries, like you get too caught up in a mystery, you lose sight of the people, but then it kind of rectifies that into becoming just like it does solve its own mystery. Like I thought the first Knives Out was gonna be a mystery without a solution, but then it does like show its solution and you're like, okay, you just kind of really wanted to be like a clever puzzle. And then the second one just really hates Elon Musk, and that's fine. It's not a smart movie, but it's a fun movie. This is the first one where I felt like it was like the least irony present, and like it starts with like a character. It's trying to just get you interested in this character's story before the murder even happens. It gets you kind of invested in him.
Yeah.
And the character is a Catholic priest in training, and he in his past life he was a boxer and he killed a man in the ring, and because of that he has guilt. And it makes for a fun character because like he doesn't want to fight. But like there's other assholes within the church that are trying to like challenge him and push him, and it leads to like a very fun murder mystery.
Okay, hell yeah.
But like it's got the most developed protagonist. Usually in Knives Out, like there's a character that Benoit Blanc like is sympathetic to or teams up with, who's like the good guy in the story. But like they're usually a pretty flat or nondescript character. This one's the most considered character of the three.
I'm excited. I just don't understand like how Rian Johnson's brain is just so built for mysteries and mysteries.
He's very clever. Yeah.
He is, but like he's also prolific because he has a whole like TV series as well happening at the same time that he's putting out these other movies. That's a whole mystery episodes every week.
I think he's just very savvy in the genre. That's something that comes up in Wake Up Dead Man as well. Like,
totally. Well, because I was like, I got into it whenever I saw Brick, but like you can go online still, and he wrote like a novella for Brick, so you can read the movie before you see the actual script, and it's like it was interesting to see someone so inspired by a genre. But like I know it's it's interesting because I don't really see a lot of other directors in a genre which are like, oh, this is their fucking
Right.
thing. This dude is just like, it's like seeing a Rod Serling.
I think Anderson's like that for me because like he does make literary movies and in a good way. Like there it's the proper adaptation of literary device into cinematic device with Anderson. Like it's a bit less specific because like you're talking about like very much like the mystery stuff, which Johnson I do think Johnson's good at it. I don't mind that he's I hope he just keeps doing Benoit Blanc movies.
Yeah, he loves playing in it and he does a great job.
Yeah, I think Anderson's very good at adapting that sort of Upton St. Clair, Thomas Pynchon, like American skeptic voice from like mid-century literature into contemporary cinema.
Yeah.
See, Sleepy Zane, I like Shyamalan. I don't think it's necessarily The thing is, I don't think Shyamalan's like internally consistent with like his. I think he's fascinated with device. He's fascinated with cinematic device and what he can use to fool the audience, more so than like having an internally consistent like story with characters doing like an internally consistent like mystery narrative.
Yeah, he really loves that mechanism.
It's kind of about when he reveals to the audience that there's like. Yeah, the human experience of feeling a mystery.
Yeah.
Because, like, for instance, I really like Trap, but, like, Trap's not a mystery movie. You know from the beginning what's up. What's more interesting with Trap to me... Sorry, he's talking about the weapons upgrade I just retrieved.
Hell yeah.
But, like, what's interesting with Trap to me, and I think exemplary of, like, Shyamalan's work, because I think Trap's maybe one of his best movies, is he tells you the mystery up front. And yeah, it's very Spielberg in the way, like, Trap's very Spielberg in the way it has these morphing wides. Like it'll start like medium on Hartnett, and then he'll walk through somewhere and open up to a wide where he's interacting with another character, and then he'll walk off and we'll linger on that character doing something else, transiting our medium.
Oh,
that very Spielberg sense of
wonders.
like, yeah, secret wonders. But like so much of Trap is like knowing that the dude's a criminal and a crook. There's a building sense of paranoia throughout the whole thing where like the cops are closing in on him, the cops are closing in on him, the cops are closing in on him.
How are they going to do it? Like,
and he's the only person who notices this, whereas like the rest of the people in the crowd, there's a lot of crowd shots in Trap.
Oh yeah.
They're just carrying on with the rest of their day. And I find that fascinating because there's a lot going on with Trap, I think, about how like Americans aren't observant people. Like, yes, it is silly that Josh Hartnett thinks he can get away with what he's trying to get away with in Trap, but he's banking on the stupidity of everyone else of like not wanting to notice bad things and like wanting to go along to get along. And I think there's even some of that in the way the mystery is solved, because like while you're watching the movie, there's a lot of fucking cops raiding the place. Like if you are in this place and you have any sort of like ACAB, since if you're any kind of like police state critical, like you're on Josh Hartnett's side in the sense that you're like, wow, there's kind of like a huge Gestapo breakdown happening at this concert. But the thing is like, normal citizens aren't paying attention to that. Normal citizens aren't noticing that. It's a very like, I don't know, it's a very patriotic idea of like, if you're doing nothing wrong, you have nothing to be worried about mentality, made into like a Twilight Zone event. You know what I mean? Like this metatextual like observance of like a police state arresting a guy at a concert while the rest of the citizenry like pays no attention to it. It's kind of an uncanny valley thing that like it's not realistic. It can only be done in like a fake, you know, hermetically sealed cinematic universe. But I mean, I like that Shyamalan is doing that. I find it very interesting. And again, it's not a mystery of like how does it get busted, but like, I mean, the reveal is he thought he didn't get caught, and he actually went through with the concert because he actually like he's like, oh, I actually like my daughter. Like that's kind of like the character-driven twist where he's like, oh, I did all of this because I actually like wanted to go out and have a night with my daughter. Like I actually care about my family despite being like this sick person otherwise. Like it's interesting in that way, not so much a whodunit way.
Yeah, it's not like, well, I need to know this like actual mystery that's going on of like, what's going to happen in this crazy story? Well, the mystery is not the point.
But like, it can be a very frustrating experience if you're like not going in like with your like metatextual thinking cap on and want an at face value like yarn.
Yeah. Oh, Sleepy Sand, I can tell you, the reason M. Night Shyamalan has made 12 movies is because he's self-financed.
Yeah, that's
and
another,
people keep going to him.
That's another thing I admire about him. Is he does like he legitimately wants to make these movies. Like he wants to say these things.
But
that's
his way too.
That's also why I walked
Like, I
into
get
Trap like that, because it's like, okay, you spent money on this, and like there's like an idea here you actually want to get across, and like. I think Knock at the Cabin Door's like that as well, and also underrated.
Yeah.
Knock at the Cabin Door is interesting to me because it's a story where it's like, what if God was real and like he was actually as cruel as
like the stories in the Bible.
As the stories in the Bible, and like he was as demanding as that. But then the twist is at the end when like the bad shit happens is like, okay, so like what if God were real and he were cruel? It's like, but doesn't that already feel how things are already? Like
yeah, like isn't there
like you spend so long in this like abstracted like religious like choice paradigm, and then once you leave the cabin and go into the outside world, it's like, whoa, shit, like things are actually this like this
things are bad either way.
This what if things are fucked up story just turned into like actually like aren't things actually fucked up? Like didn't I get you with that?
That is a really fun like he does have some fun rug pulls now. Like it obviously his movies like not all of them are great, but like they are effective.
Yeah,
when he's trying, he's like, I got this feeling.
Knock at the Cabin really hit me with that, because like you're watching it and for a moment you're like, did M. Night Shyamalan go fundamentalist, like racist? Like this movie is like, God is real and he is cruel, but then like at the end, like you're like, oh wait, he's saying like God is real, and if God were real and cruel, doesn't it really seem to change how we're acting now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice, excellent.
But at least we managed to convince her to take a shower. No, tomorrow. We don't do that.
Yeah, Sleepy Zane, I've been playing at kind of a slow pace. Because like this has been so like heavy on the story stuff. I do want to play more sessions per week, but
yeah, we only do this twice a week for
3-ish
hours.
You must be tired, Sam.
I maybe want to work a session in just to do more side questing and road building so that we don't drag too long on one game, but we'll see. Yeah, exactly. Like that was my thing with Death Stranding 1, Sleepy Zane, is like I spent like 80 hours in it because I wanted to build all the roads, and I got like all the stars at like most of the places. I think there were like 2 secret camps in the mountains I didn't find. The only thing the weakest part of Death Stranding 1 to me is the map had too many like snowy mountains that just weren't fun to like try to trek across. I'm kind of liking the look of this map better. Again, this one's condensed a lot of like what looks to be funner like mechanical things into a stupider story.
Man, I want to get that sound as my alarm clock.
Oh, I was using hella zip lines. Yes, my big thing was like I wanted to make a complete circle of zip lines so I could go anywhere on the map with just zip lines. And I kind of got it. It was a little tough in the mountain area, but I kind of got it. I do remember Death Stranding 1 having, it was very clear to me at one point where I was like, if I go over there, the game ends. So now I'm going to turn around and just build all the roads. I'm hoping I don't accidentally walk into the end game here because the chapters do be going fast.
Yeah. So I'm going to put Barney on microphone because she's snoring right now. It's really cute.
All right. The sun's begun to set.
That's right, she's just tired.
I just want to... You... Oh, man. The idea that you can store materials on the Magellan and then travel around with the Magellan before offloading materials, that adds a new dimension to infrastructure building.
Hell yeah.
I both liked how methodical and meditative it got in the first game, having to retrieve materials from different places and take them to other places, but I do like the idea of, like the Magellan, making that a bit easier. Okay, just a moment. So I need to get my orders from... Okay, the base I just went to.
Oh dang, cargo is damaged by using Magellan, so don't use it for deliveries.
Oh shit, I didn't... how? What? Oh, is it because it goes into the goop? That makes sense, if so.
The goop machine.
Because the way the Magellan fast travels is it does like the wormhole bend where it drops into the tar.
Oh, gotcha.
It would make things a little too convenient. I do like having to like account for wear and tear. Also, just the haptic feel of putting the spray bottle on, you know?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Listen, man, we all loved bat spray back in the 60s. It was a shark spray.
Anti-shark bat spray, yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. It's such a fun, silly thing.
Sam, by linking up the various sites of our
Everyone on the Magellan has to have DOMs, that makes sense.
establish a connection to Hartman's facility.
Hartman's facility, eh? I wonder what he does.
Start by
Yeah,
finding the F2
yeah.
distribution center in-
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
former residents of Cape
Now you're talking about what I want to do. I want to build roads.
Unfortunately, local Cairo
Again, like with the right incentive structures, like people want to do infrastructure. People want to have a society. They just
Yes,
don't want to have one worth a dime and nickel at every fucking microtransaction.
Yeah. But rich people don't want that.
Carried on my drive my truck. Yeah, we're gonna store all this material. We got a lot of materials on this truck.
Hell yeah.
No, yeah, I think so too, Sleepy Zane. That's what I appreciate about it. No matter how stupid the story gets, like the ghosts and like the future past inner child metaphor stuff, that's all fun, but like that's my own subjective reading. Like the core of the game being like, here's concepts for future vehicles and future tech, and like,
Yeah.
again, the first game hammering so hard that like the problem isn't scarcity, it's about logistics and communication, is legitimately something I think
Yeah.
is worth trying to get across to gamers.
Yeah.
Which is why I wish people who like Kojima games would maybe watch his video talking about his favorite movies from the Criterion Closet and maybe put the controller down and watch some of those. Maybe read some of the books he's referenced and, you know, sort of develop a sense of logistics for your own habits of finding materials you like. Kind of like what we do here on Technopoverty. But yeah, it is 9:22. We're going to take a quick break. Probably be back about 35-ish.
Heck yeah.
You know, a quick 10 to 15. Y'all stretch your skeletons, smoke them if you got them, refresh your beverages. We'll be right back, y'all.
See you
It is
soon.
break time. We'll see you soon.
See you soon, Techno Hotties.
Hello, welcome back to Technopoverty. Also, I think you need to turn your mic on. Is that mine or yours? Check.
Oh, that's you. That's you.
You sure?
Yes. Because now mine.
No, yeah. We're both.
That was you. No, I was talking.
Hey, yo. Sleepy Jane, I just want to follow up. First off, everybody, welcome back to Technopoverty. I'm Henry.
I'm Jacob.
And we're playing Death Stranding 2. We've been reading Nevil Shute's On the Beach as part of playing Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Haven't talked about much this run because we talked about it a lot in the previous runs, and also I've been running thin because I've been meaning to get to Octavia Butler's Parable of the Sower, which is the next book we're getting to. But yeah, I just wanted to bring it up because Sleepy Zane, before the end of the chat, had said one of the few, you were talking about Death Stranding as being one of the few works directly about altruism, environmental disaster, depression, and pacifism. Yeah, the constructive aspects of it are definitely something I can't think of many other video games.
Minecraft.
So one of the reasons I'm doing Parable of the Sower, and this is something that was very fun about On the Beach, and why I'm reading some Kim Stanley Robinson, is because the only place I can think of where there's been any like solar punk, hope punk, kind of like these attempts to imagine the future, eco punk, some will call it. Yeah, I think solar punk's kind of the term that's been sticking from what I've seen. This is stuff, there's books about this kind of stuff. There's books that are trying to articulate a positive vision for the future, and they're not getting film adaptations. All the movies are post-apocalyptic or like from the 80s or the 70s. Jesse Ginder put out an essay recently on why like all the tech billionaire dorks love Star Trek so much. And she makes a lot of valid points in there about like just Star Trek and the imperialism implicit in some of it, and the kind of like lineage of great man theory and all of that.
It's still got some of the like pulp adventure-y things.
I think another aspect of it is it's just like because Star Trek was on TV, it's the easy analog for dummies like Bezos and Musk who want to appear smart. Like, they haven't actually done a lot of reading. Like, there's not like weird niche sci-fi things only they've heard of that they're big proponents of. So they're gonna point to the TV and be like, "Hey, stupid people, we like the smart thing on the TV. That's smart because it's science, right? You know what science fiction is because of Star Trek, right? We're like Star Trek. Give us money because we're like the thing."
You'll enjoy the slop.
Yeah. But yeah, so like as we're playing Death Stranding 2, this is one of the reasons I don't mind doing all the extra stuff or side questing or going kind of slow at it, is because I'm using this as an opportunity to explore a lot of books I've been meaning to get around to. So we have Parable of the Sower, we have Kim Stanley Robinson's Mars trilogy, we have Howard Fast's The General, Zapped, and Angel. I'm very fascinated by the Mars trilogy because Kim Stanley Robinson wrote it in the 90s. It's a hard sci-fi look at... What am I even doing here? I need to pick up the job first off. But the Mars trilogy is a hard sci-fi exploration of colonizing Mars. From what I understand, it gets very political. Robinson also wrote a book called Ministry of the Future years later. It was I remember it got big because Obama listed it as one of his favorite books. It's basically trying to imagine how to survive through global warming. But yeah, I want to explore those kind of books as we play Death Stranding 2 here on the stream. So keep checking back in and I'll update you on progress as I read through those. Also, Jacob, you will have a Christmas present to wrap, I understand.
Yeah, so we're going to do this because dealing with packages and it's also Christmas, but I have a gift for my girlfriend and I want to secretly wrap it for her, and I know for sure that she's not watching this stream. And she could find out right now if she turned on stream. Honey, if you're watching, you can see exactly what you're going to get.
She's right. She's like right over there.
She could be watching, but she's not.
There's just a closed door between this and that.
Between knowing and not knowing. This is life. So thank you for indulging me this very dumb thing, but I was having a good laugh to myself. I'm actually better at rapping.
It's cool. We're gonna trek up to. We have some necrobiotes to deliver, so we're gonna do that while you rap. Oh. Chat, let us know if the wrapping paper is loud or anything.
If it gets too much, please.
We're gonna be pretty casual as we do this driving mission.
It's okay. There's slippers in there. Hi, good girl.
Do not submerge. It will take damage if submerged in water. Okay. We're going to use the truck for this.
There we go.
Do I have anything in my private locker here? Nope.
Nothing? Russia. Also, you know, happy Honda days.
Is it truck month?
It's always truck month in Texas. To those who celebrate happy Honda days. And if you're a Toyota family, you know, happy Toyota-thon.
Much like Thanksgiving, I just enjoy this time of year as a recognition in our caveman brain that, like, holy shit, it is cold outside. It is winter.
So
like,
cold.
feed
Everything
somebody.
dead.
Like, yeah, we should not have to be working.
Do we really should? God, I really hate work. Work is so dumb. This is the only the only reason I am not a full doomer is because in 2020, when we finally had to stop doing everything, the CO2 levels dropped like a fucking bomb. And that showed me literally all we gotta do is fucking stop. You just stop to save the world. We just gotta stop. Listen, we gotta stop working. We gotta stop doing the things we don't like doing.
So honestly, I was reading comics today, and I gotta say, shout out to Denise Camp's run on the Ultimates. It's coming to an end in the next few months. It has been a concentrated 2-year run with a definite, like, kind of guiding thesis. To give you the short of it, it takes place in an alternate Marvel universe. It's meant to be picked up by new readers. Like, you don't need to know a bunch of lore. It basically is a Marvel universe in which an evil Mr. Fantastic showed up in the 60s and aborted a bunch of superheroes. Like,
That's fucked up.
Superheroes never happened in this universe until the modern day. And so it plays a lot with the idea of, like, superhero as freedom fighter and tries to update conceptually like that. I bring it up because I was reading the newest issue today, and one of the things they explicitly say is sometimes not going into work can be a heroic act. You don't have to go to work sometimes.
You really don't have to.
Most
Sometimes
of
it's
the time.
professional to say no.
Yeah.
Sometimes the most professional thing you can do is just be like, nah.
All right. Let's hope I don't encounter any ghosts on the way. Oh. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. I can't believe I really said it.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Right in the front.
Sleepy Zane, I don't know if I missed the explanation, but can you control the gun on the truck while driving? Oh, there's some ghosts over there. I need to keep going.
Oh no, ghosties. Uh-oh. Listen to Mark's over here. Yeah, appreciate it. Sleepy Zane. It's good. Something like that.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see anything. I didn't feel anything. Oh boy, get away from me.
You creepy, creepy person.
Book U-47, you can control them?
Oh. Can we?
How? Where?
Yeah. Also, what's up? Thanks for
joining. Thanks for chatting.
Yeah. I'm trying not to be too obnoxious with the wrapping paper. I think it's going all right.
I'm pressing buttons right now, seeing if it does anything.
Are you raising and lowering? Oh shit! Like a lowrider?
Okay, I can't get the cargo soaked.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Alright.
Oh, sleepy little burning.
I mean, I think the Wages of Fear I discovered because of video games. Oh shit, it's flooding.
Oh no.
Damn, this is Sorcerer. Oh, chat, I haven't brought it up, but there's going to be no movie on the Discord this weekend because we're doing Fight Opera on Saturday the 20th. So instead of watching a movie on the Discord on Sunday, head over to the Fight Opera Twitch on Saturday. Lux and I are going to get the live stream going for some backyard wrestling.
And you guys are going to want to watch backyard wrestling.
Christmas edition.
Yeah, like everything about it. Just listen. If you like Technopoverty, which we know you do, you're gonna love this.
All right, what's the best place to cross that?
That's right, no man. Fight Opera. Oh.
We did Jeopardy on the Fight Opera Twitch last week. Go check out the VODs on the Fight Opera Twitch if you don't know what Fight Opera is. We also have all the matches on YouTube, but we've been doing replays on Wednesdays.
Yeah, definitely check them out. We're trying to build that up.
This past Wednesday, we did a Fight Opera Jeopardy, though, so we had various Fight Opera characters doing Jeopardy boards.
Fuck, that's so funny.
Spectra is so damn good at coming up with, like, the Jeopardy board questions. My God. The puns. Amazing.
Man, I love good punny people.
Go into your weapons menu while driving, then you can just move your camera. Oh! Wait. Oh shit, okay, so you don't have, it's not the gun on the truck, but it's like I equipped a shotgun. And you can shoot while driving.
Oh damn, so shit, you can ride shotgun.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Okay, well, like.
That's awesome. Book you 47, appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Book you? Apologies if I mispronounced that. However, thank you. That's awesome.
This gets at something I'd mentioned a bit before, is like the first time I played Kojima games, Death Stranding 1 was probably the least like this, but like the Metal Gear Solid games are like this for me. I feel like I played them wrong the first time, just because like I don't realize all the flexibility or versatility you have. Like I remember Metal Gear Solid 3, the first time I played it, I had like no grace, I was just kind of trank darting everyone. I was like, am I playing this right? I feel like there's a wider range of systems of combat and shit I'm just like not using, I'm being totally alien to.
Yeah, right? It's like, damn. Yeah.
And like, so like, I don't know, there's always a bit of that when I'm playing a Kojima game where I feel like, am I the dumb one? Am I just like not paying enough attention to like all the sub-menu possibilities as far as like what you can bend and fucks around with?
Yeah. Like, oh shit, I haven't done the next one.
Yeah, it's not playing it wrong. Like, I beat the game the first time. I didn't realize how much like CQC stuff there was. So I got Subsistence. I didn't get Core Snake Eater.
You seem like a genuine article.
And I think the original Snake Eater manual explained in depth the CQC more so than the Subsistence manual did. And now video games don't even have manuals because I'm a boomer and I'm like, remember PS2 games?
You remember those?
Remember when video games had booklets with them with like concept art and explanations for shit?
Yeah, just everything in it. Did like some art. Man, that was cool.
To be honest, that went faster and quieter than I was expecting. The gift wrapping.
Oh yeah, same. It's like, I thought there was another gift, but only just the one.
Yeah, I also remember that, or just like DLC download code pamphlets.
Yeah. Man, I remember buying the DLC for what, Halo 2 or 3, like the maps.
The map pack for Halo 2, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
It had its own case at one point. That got a full case.
Yeah, dude, I bought that case. That shit was awesome.
Yeah, I remember friends having it.
Strategy guys.
Strategy guys were excellent. Like
last one I had was for Skyrim, and that was I gave it to a buddy, But I do have a digital version of the Red Dead Redemption 2 because that game is just, there's so much in that fucking game that I was like, I need something.
I've always been curious to get the Final Fantasy NES manual because the back half of it was basically a strategy guide that walked you through the whole first half of the game.
Ooh. Prima guide.
Versus books with the perfect guides were my favorites. There's a big hot strategy guides controversy when Final Fantasy VII came out because the official strategy guide missed it missed some fucking side quests that the Versus books ones didn't.
Ooh, man, you know they were so excited.
So
when that
Versus
happened.
books would like market their guides as perfect guides, and they were pretty great. They were pretty thorough. They also were the flashiest as far as having like the glossiest pages and like cover art and stuff goes.
Nice. And Game Informer.
Brady games, Prima guides. Again, I remember kids on the playground having the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 combo booklet, and it just reminding me of like how it being the thing that like pilled me on like, okay, Mortal Kombat's just kind of fucking doing convoluted go for broke bullshit. Street Fighter's trying to be at least like intuitive with its combo design.
Yeah.
I'm sure the vehicle parts in particular will come in handy for combat and cargo retrieval.
Yes,
The official
they will.
Kramer guide I got with my Mario Galaxy pre-order didn't include the secret ending. That's funny. The Homeworld manual was great. MechWarrior manuals were always awesome. Dude. MechWarrior.
Okay, we're finding dudes with real guns now.
I love this actor too.
Speaking of which, those combat boots ought to add some serious power to your
Hell
legs.
yeah.
You might want to equip a pair if you intend on getting up close and personal.
You're damn right.
Yeah, what's this about vehicle parts?
Pick up off-roader parts. One of them is a heavy machine gun.
Okay.
It automatically acquires and
Oh.
fires at targets.
Okay, cool.
It uses MP bullets for added versatility. It's effective not only against human enemies like armed survivalists, but BTs as well. The other part is a sticky cannon. When mounted, it independently scans for cargo in the vehicle's vicinity.
Yes.
Makes rounding up dropped cargo easier than
A sticky cannon? Does it shoot like Spider-Man web?
Pickup off-roaders can be equipped with 2 parts like these simultaneously. So choose whatever's best for the situation at hand.
Dude, hell yeah.
Zachtronics? No, never heard of it.
Yeah, what is this? They come with in-universe manuals the player has to reference as they play. That's...
Their affinity
I mean, honestly,
with
that sounds pretty
makes them
cool.
dangerous. But that's also why we can use them to prevent
Tractor beams out, sticky cannons are where it's at.
power at our disposal. We can put people's minds at ease.
Oh, okay, puzzling and programming games.
Oh, Heartworm did come with like a PDF manual that I thought was pretty cool.
Dude, that's honestly really cool.
I did remember liking how Crow Country had like its tutorials within the game as well, like its little explainers and cutaways. Crow Country was real excellent. Heartworm's really good.
Yeah, man. My House One, the like webpage, that was really fun going through that shit afterwards.
Yeah, the meta text of myhouse.wad with the Google Docs and stuff explaining the alternate ending.
I asked why they were stealing from other people, and they said it was because they didn't have the skills to live any other way. So I taught them other ways to survive, trained them a bit. Nothing more than that, really. In the end, all we had to do was talk to each other. They weren't
Metroidvania.
like the other riffraff you find around here. And they're still here. In fact, working in this facility.
See ya, L-Man.
Thanks for coming out, man. Happy Honda days.
You're the one trekking across Australia trying to bring everyone together. Anyway,
Crikey.
right now,
That's right.
Or sorry, your Lexus family. Happy December to remember.
Right.
My apologies.
Happy non-denominational car sale month. Because if
Be a
there's
psycho and buy your spouse a whole ass car.
right, dude. Even back in the '90s, I remember that being my family lensing that as psycho. Because who buy surprise? I got you a whole ass liability. Like
who's paying for this? What are the payments? Like, what?
no, shut up. There's a big ass ribbon on it.
Now get yourself back to the DHV Magellan and take a photo.
Halo.
Been doing much better. Pay her a visit when you can, okay?
Oh, I accidentally typed Halo. Oh, good Captain. Happy honking days. We love it. All the honks. Man, yeah, I love. See, I think this game is also giving me big reasons why I really want to get a K-Truck too. I'm just like, yes.
Oh yeah, I sent you a
Efficient
picture. I
truck.
saw one the other day.
Yeah, dude, they're great. I love practicality.
There's a place in Austin that does all the import paperwork and stuff, gets your K-Truck road ready.
Dude, I'm about it.
People have been driving them little mini trucks on the roads. It's great.
Yeah, man. Drive on that little flatbed truck that has a bigger flatbed, or has a bigger bed than a fucking F-150.
The Magellan.
Yeah, the Nostradamus does look pretty tight in this game.
It's Metal Gear X's head.
Yeah.
Also, is that resource? Is that a road terminal?
Yeah,
right
definitely
there?
some Alien Terminator ship vibes.
That's a post box.
I love the arrival noises and like the alarm sounds. I don't know what it is about those tones, but like, like every time you wake up in the Magellan, I'm just like, that alarm. I need to make that my alarm.
It is cozy. Yes. I agree with that, Sleepy Zane, as far as the repurposing. Making the sticks into ropes.
Yeah.
I think I need to go inside, yeah.
Well, the show's always thumbs up. Have we been online? Have you been on your phone in the game yet?
I haven't really been doing the social media stuff this session.
I know, we gotta take some pictures. Gotta get some backgrounds.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. You know this song? So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they sent to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me.
Great song.
Okay.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. That doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turned.
Beautiful. Autistic roommate moment.
I like that song too.
I know that one.
Well, yeah, it gets back to the 1930s writing, like Dick Tracy naming conventions. Like everyone's just their hyperfixation. You are the bridge man. You are the horseman. I am the porter.
It's just like hanging out with my dad. My dad explaining things. You know, the bridge guy, the tall guy. You know, Tarman, whatever. You know the guy I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like I'm grasping for the thing. But
You know, Wizards of the Coast boy with his magic cards all the time.
Yeah.
The fucking block kid on his Tetris game all the fucking time. Like, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh man. No, I kind of love it.
Oh,
like,
no.
It's memorable.
Is this another boss? Ugh. Another storm knockout? Is it Higgs again? God damn it. Okay.
Shit, do you get a cool truck?
So I keep saying it's a stupider story servicing fun mechanics, and while that is true, I'm kind of not liking how railroaded these story missions are. It feels like by this point in the main game, the game had really widened up. You know, by this point in the first game, you were in like you were in middle America, and you were kind of able to just be rebuilding roads. This one feels like there keeps being like plot contrivances that demand immediate story mission attention in ways that like, I mean, I like that we're moving through the story. It's a nice pace. It's Kojima directed, so it's not bad, but like, I don't know, it feels like very narrow. I haven't really felt the ability to just start like building the roads and linking together the map and doing my job. Like, there was a point in Death Stranding 1 where the president just kind of pats you on the back and is like, go rebuild America, kid, and you're off. And like, this has been like, well, we have to go here first, or we have to do this next, or we have to grab so-and-so, or like, oh, well, I forgot my coat, we have to go back this way, or like, there's a storm over here now.
Let's see.
Green Hat Man. Actually, I haven't heard about this Mexican Spider-Man thing, Captain Quasar.
Yeah, or Epic Beard Man? Epic Beard Man.
Is Epic Beard Man that dude on the bus that they ended up getting like a Danny Trejo movie made out of, where it was like the old white guy with the beard?
Wait, what?
Who was just like, I am a motherfucker.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, he was clearly like an old guy who was maybe a vet who needed some mental health help.
Oh, it's a dude that kicked glass down to help people escape a mass shooting at a mall. Hell yeah.
Yeah, one of the classic memes, Sleepy Zane.
Yeah, dude, that sounds
Yeah.
Yes.
No, yeah, like Danny Trejo. They did like a film with Danny Trejo based on it. Man. He was the old guy in the blue shirt and blue cap.
Oh, yeah. I know. I'm mental images.
Yeah, I think
my
he beat,
brain.
if I remember right, he beat up a black guy, so like a lot of internet racists really liked it because they're like, oh, this old white man's like fucking giving it to him. Like,
He's
oh,
like me, bro.
It's just like Death Wish.
If
Like,
I'm like him,
people should be just punching each other on the bus, even though I'm always bitching about how dangerous the bus is.
Yeah,
I've never taken a bus in my life, by the way.
Once for middle school on the way to an event.
Yeah.
We need to support each other in times like these.
Yeah, falling down moment, truly.
The delivery terminal right away. I'm counting on you, Sam.
And those are the dudes who are like, we should privatize transport. Like,
Yeah, dude.
okay, let's just take on orders. Yeah, this is the same place. Except, like, there's the storm offline. So, okay. I'm gonna take both these jobs. Because we have a big truck. And in America, all you need is a big truck. Oh, there's a lot of aid packages. Do they fit in the big truck? They do. Well, Sleepy Zane, this American boy came over here through the chiral gate to show these Australians how it's done. You know? If you considered that. I think I'm pretty stacked on arsenal. Yeah, I have a sniper, Ebola, shotgun, assault rifle. Yeah, I have pretty much everything. Maybe more blood bags just in case. This seems like a big trek. And some more grenades. I'll take some extra PCCs and climbing gear because I can load it in the truck. I think the truck won't be overloaded. I guess we'll find out. What's on Sam right now? I'll just place this on Sam right now. Does this shit all fit in the truck? It does.
Like, does it do it?
I haven't been messing with my enhancements, but I got some points. Okay, let's see. Flood warning. Do you want a projectile predictor, eh?
Ooh, cool.
I'm not worried about the recharge. Oh, I should get the goop gun, the grabber gun I just unlocked.
Oh yeah, definitely get that. I want to see what that thing do.
Auto aid request. I don't really need the flood. Okay, I think good for now on that. Oh, I got some high voltage rods from the dudes I was fighting. All right. Probably be the last mission of the night, but we got this. Oh, wait. I was gonna get the modifications for the truck, too.
Get those car mods.
Wait, so where's my truck? It's this one, right? Okay. Yeah, so I can't just like, I'm just getting it closer to the terminal for a moment, but like for a moment I'm like, can I get it or can I not get it because it's not like a, well, let's see, how do I do this? Fabrication management.
Yeah. Come on, I'll bet you.
Because like I'm not driving Pitbull's off-road. Where's mine? Or do I forge it over here? No, because it's not here. It needs to be like specifically on the pad, like in the actually garaged up. Okay.
Oh, this tiny adorable stinky pup.
F or my end, what? Oh, had to refresh on your end? I didn't get any kind of down notice here. Can I not return the vehicle to the garage because I've already loaded cargo on it and taken a job? Cargo management, vehicle management, used vehicle. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking, Sleepy's, and again, it's stolen, it's not like from me. I got it off some raiders.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you know what? Can I? No, I can't use those ones though. I'm like, do I do the mission without the goop? Yes, Captain Quasar, it's for, well, Captain Quasar, okay, I didn't read Earth of the New Sun, but here's the thing. So Book of the New Sun, Shadow and Claw is actually 2 smaller novels. Like, Book of the New Sun's 4 books. Shadow and Claw is the first 2 novels, and then Sword and Citadel are the second 2 novels. And those 4 books are the Book of the New Sun. Earth of the New Sun, which is like the third novel, is a book he made a few years later as a sort of sequel. I don't want to spoil anything, but I don't think Earth of the New Sun doesn't seem very fun to read. Without spoiling anything, again, Book of the New Sun was written as a reaction to like the concept of like protagonist syndrome. Again, he was reacting to like what he was seeing with like the rise of cosplayers and fandom and stuff like that. And so I feel like Earth of the New Sun, he wrote kind of like as an intentionally hostile sequel because he was getting a lot of nerds asking him questions that didn't matter about like loose ends from the original books. Because yeah, Earth of the New Sun reads like if somebody who was really into Lost got really mad at the ending of Lost and demanded a sequel to Lost in which all the loose ends of Lost were like logically explained in a convoluted way that would like destroy any of like the dramatic heft of it. Like, I feel like he wrote it like to intentionally troll a subset of fans that he hated. I'm not making the smartest map here, but let's go for it. We're gonna do this with a stolen vehicle. I'm sorry, gang. That's the price you pay for being cool. Also, damn, look at this landscape with the without the storm around. Oh, I probably do want something with a better battery life, huh?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good call.
Maybe I do want to take it slow and just.
Okay.
I don't have any metals on me anyways, but like, what's this road build? Just offload some ceramics for now.
nice.
Oh, I do like the concept of upgraded structures in this one, Zane, over Death Stranding 1. Like the idea of like being able to like add more levels.
2. Yeah. Like, oh, even better charging capabilities?
Damn, yeah, look at this sunrise. Okay.
Yes. Get that bridge, hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's gonna take a moment. Oh, do I have to? Oh, okay, damn. But also crystals.
Yes, construction zone.
Yeah, I needed more resources than I had, though, to... let's try this. Okay, cool. This is where having the grabby gun would have helped, but oh well.
It's like, damn it. But look at all the pieces.
truck charged. I'm just gonna go run and grab the other pieces. Deliciously decadent pellets. All right, sure. Oh, is it just in the water? Oh yeah, they really wanted me to actually get probably the grabby gun for this, huh? Yeah, it's too deep. It's too deep. It's too deep. It's too deep.
Oh boy, get it.
Yes.
Nice. Fuck you, Mother Nature.
Where's the last one? Can I walk by it? Oh, got us a bot. Got us a bot.
Oh, we got some Stream Boo. We were wondering when you're gonna show up, Stream Boo.
Wonderful, wonderful Stream Boo.
Bye.
Right, offload. And let's get back on the road. I do like the way you load into this vehicle too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like the chair from the bottom.
Yeah. Like if I could get that as a car, I'd want that as a car. You know.
It's the Batmobile.
Like get all up in there.
To facilitate shooting guns while driving, yes. Wait, where is it? Oh. Huh, I didn't realize it was all the way over there. Okay. Damn, alright. Well, good thing I built that Jenny. Jenny.
A Jedi.
Charge. Easy enough. Easy enough. And there we are. You know what? How's my baby? I haven't seen Lou in a moment. Where's your little tentacles?
Yeah, thumbs up, little dude. Thumbs up, little buddy.
Yeah, we're being good parents right now.
Good dads shake their babies till they're happy.
All right. Oh, am I gonna make it across the second river? I do have another PCC. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna just use the second PCC. The baby just likes the gesture, you see. All right, I think we should have a pretty straightforward drive from here. Battery's charged. River forged, perfect. I think I have one more PCC on me, so if we need a recharge, we can get it. Yeah.
So shut the door and leave for a glass of white champagne. Pour it on the TV screen.
Oh, there's a long ways to go. Okay. Perhaps not the best vehicle choice. Oh, but there's a generator right there.
Oh, shoot. Thank you, generator.
I always get by on the kindness of strangers. Oh, and it supercharged me. Hell yeah. Yep, this bridge is getting like.
Yeah.
Hello? I'm Sam. Can anybody hear me? Sam too.
Can you hear me?
Am on. Yep, the right track.
The right track.
Okay, I was gonna say, there's not like a major change in elevation, but if I go this way, I can make it to the road, and then from here, all good. I do need to build the roads though, because man, there's a lot of territory.
Yeah. God, so
Even if I'm not getting served side quest, I am getting served, like I have passed a lot of like road markers.
Yeah, this is the first like game with like it feels like a good road trip. Like just like it's almost like being on a train where you see like the back end of the countryside where you're just like, man, this is really nice.
Yeah.
Every direction you look, you're like, well, that's pretty.
That's also why building the roads is fun, because it makes it more navigable and like interesting. Like you really do like settle the territory.
Yeah.
Without the requisite genocide. That reality carries with it. Here we are.
Just a bit further now.
What about those other supplies I have? I thought they were going here too.
Yeah, if not, then where are those ones going then?
Oh, Sam, we just got hit by... I was afraid you might have got hurt. Anyway, I'll check.
Right, there's earthquakes, there's firestorms, there's rain, and floods. There's dust storms. It's all the elements. Earth, wind, fire, water. The four nations are here in Australia. We just got the famous man track too, nice.
It feels as though we're always leaning on you for support.
Stronger carriers, nice.
Favor with this data.
More firmware.
Just wanted
More
to let you know that
bandwidth.
we're increasing the amount of materials you can...
Damn, they have a lot here. Okay, cool. Good, I should use these to build out the roads, like actually. Stronger skeletons.
Thank you so much. It makes me pretty but at least the monorail you patched up seems to be none the... hey, out of curiosity, have you restored any of the other...
That's probably why they have so many resources here too, because I have a mine online.
Or where you used to be able to find it, I should say. As for the mines, no one knows. But if you happen to be headed that way, you might...
I'm just gonna have to get a big ass truck and load it with like ceramics and metals and resins and just go on a building trip next.
All right, it's gonna be about that time.
Because I think even the story stuff we're into right now is mostly like plot setup.
Yeah.
Facilities were affected. Anyway, you can pick up your next order in the F2 South Distribution Center. This one's a rescue mission. Someone's been taken hostage by the armed survivalists, and we need... The survivalists have been known to kill people.
Well, that
so we want
sucks.
to take extra care when preparing for this one.
You have to be very stealthy.
And it seems the tar current. So the Deirdre Magellan should be able to travel. Call us if you need it. All right, Sam.
All right, let's check some stuff. F2 South distribution, which is where I need to go. Oh, I can't walker those.
Well done.
Okay. Okay, so those things I collected, the optional mission, I have to return all the way to that north spot, which I don't want to do right now because it's 10:42. We are going to be wrapping in a moment. But I'm noticing that I just got a bunch of optional orders from Fort Knott that might make it easier to get up there while doing a bunch of stuff, build a bunch of infrastructure. That's probably what we'll start next time.
Some side missions to help.
Yeah,
round out some tools.
I'll announce it on the Blue Sky / Twitter / YouTube posting and such if I do a Wednesday session or a Friday session. If not, I mean, standard Thursday session is going to be the Play Gang. Again, there's no movie this weekend, although the weekend after that, which might be Christmas weekend, fuck.
Yeah,
Are we going to watch Sorcerer for Christmas weekend? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what the schedule dictates. But Sorcerer is the next planned movie on the theater syllabus. Okay, we're kind of in a messy stopping point, but I like that because it forced me to really consider reorientation when I restart. Sam Porter Bridges. What's up, Wizworld? We're just about to be taken off.
What up, Wizworld?
But yeah, this has been Technopoverty for the night. Rejoin us as we continue to bring Australia back online Thursday. I may do some kind of fucking around on side questing, either, I don't know, maybe Tuesday after Lux and I do some look outside, or Wednesday. Although I think I have some editing work coming in the pipeline. We'll see. We're getting there now. We're at the side quest point. We're at the point where we can just build the roads and do some space trucking.
Hell yeah, we love space trucking.
But yeah, have a good night, everybody. Again, check out Fight Opera on the 20th. We're going to be streaming that show instead of doing the movie.
Yes, do it. You'll love it.
We'll be talking Sorcerer. We'll be watching Sorcerer next week.
We will be sorcerers.
Y'all take care.
Good night, Techno Hotties. Forehead kisses.